Yo, what's going on, YouTube? What's going on, man? What's going on? Dude, I'm just seeing this fight. I heard about it. It was an upset. Alexander Dimitrenko versus Adrian Granat. Anyway, I heard about it. I think it was like Sunday or I don't know. It was like one of the hangouts. I'm not sure it was like Beats and Rhymes or EJ, but anyway. Yeah, I think it was EJ. No, Beats and Rhymes, man. Beats and Rhymes Hangout, whatever like that, man. They say Alexander Dimitrenko had knocked out Adrian Granat in the first round. I was like, oh man, this is another fighter who is only known to me because of Mr. Boxing Today, man. He's always like talking about these heavyweight prospects and stuff like that, and. I saw the line on the fight, man, and I'm telling you, man, it was just like that Chocolito versus Run Versailles. Yeah, it was like 13-1 or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Underdog. And I was looking at it, I was like, nah, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because Dimitrenko, all I know is this dude losing his big fights. That's all I know of him. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Chambers, a few other guys. He's been losing. I think it was him that lost to Joseph Parker. Yeah, I had checked it up on BoxRec. I just knew that he was kind of like every time he stepped up, he lost. So he's telling me to lose. So I didn't place the bet or nothing like that, and I'm just like kicking myself. I'm like. Mr. Boxing Day, it's your fault, man. It's your fault. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because, he just gives a review of the fighters. It's never really like a negative. It's like, this guy you got to watch out for. He's coming up, But not with the same enthusiasm, but you know what I'm saying, It's like, so I was like, dang, man, I never seen this dude before. He got to be pretty good. It's like the Brazil versus Izu guy, you know what I'm saying? Brazil was the underdog, and I was thinking, like, man, Brazil, he just got knocked out, man. I don't know. But anyway, man, long story short, old boy Alexander Dimitrenko, dude, man, he's been a fringe contender for a long time, man. This guy's like a former EBU champion. It was the European Boxing Union champion or whatever like that. And so, yeah, man, the WBO Intercontinental, it's like all these little trinkets and whatnot for a while, man. So he's been around for a while. He fought, the who's who in boxing and stuff like that. Derek Rossi, Ross Purity, as of late, it's been Joseph Parker and Kubrat Pulev, some guys that we know. For the UK guys, you guys already know Eddie Chambers. He's been, in the Tyson Fury camp. But who else? Michael Sprott, Michael Sprott. So this Alexander Dimitrenko, I just remember the name Alexander, Dimitrenko. I'm familiar with the name. I just never really, watched him fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just like a bleep on the radar, you know what I'm saying? But the dude's like, 40? As of now, he's 43. He got 40 wins, 3 losses, and a draw. He got the 60% knockout ratio. So, man, I'm disappointed I didn't put no money on that fight, But anyway, man, going into the fight, man, that's what I want to talk about. It was a first round knockout, man. It was first round knockout, and you know what? This Adrian Granat is very arrogant, man. You know what I'm saying? And you could tell the way he was fighting, right? Because I'm gonna tell you what's still the deal. So I'm watching this fight, right? And he's coming straight forward, man. He's got it like his hands low, and he's throwing off punches like Alexander Dimitrenko is supposed to be laying down or something like that. And, so they get tied up. He pushes Dimitrenko to the ground. They get tied up a little bit more. He punches Dimitrenko to the back of the head. Dimitrenko is a little bit stunned. what, like, he's looking to the ref like, hey man, this guy's like hit me in the back of the head. But Dimitrenko, he did look kind of like shot worn. You know what I'm saying? but he was like an old well, man. You know what I'm saying? He put a little water in it. All you had to do is you put water in the well to prime the pump or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got like an old car, you got to maybe you know, press the pedal on the gas just a little bit before you start up the engine or whatever like that, just to get it going and ignite that ignition or whatever like that. And so he started warming up, man. This dude, Adrian Granat, man, he was just throwing that. He didn't have no snap on his punches, man. Looked like he was just pushing his punches, slow, and methodical. And Dimitrenko, he just looked pretty much unsure of himself. He looked bewildered. So, yeah, man, you got to see the fight, man. You got to see the fight. It's just weird. But you knew Adrian, he had the confidence so much so he didn't expect anything to come back. You know what I'm saying? And like I was saying with Dimitrenko, him just warming up, getting into the fight, he started letting his hands go. And before you know it, man, Dimitrenko lands a left hook, and Adrian Granat is just like, damn, that hurt. So he backed up a little bit. He still got his hands down. He's still coming forward a little bit. And then Dimitrenko, he throws another left hook. And before you know it, man, Dimitrenko's letting his hands go. And Adrian, Granat is like, I guess he's like, man, this dude's not supposed to be throwing any punches. He must have missed the memo. It's like, I'm supposed to win. I'm the guy that's supposed to come forward and win. So anyway, the dude's coming forward and whatnot, but he's throwing a lazy jab. And Dimitrenko's trying to time him. You know what I'm saying? He tried to come over the top with that lazy jab, but he just missed, right? And I'm thinking to myself, oh man, this is not looking good. You know what I'm saying? I was like, he probably gonna land that right, boy. And that's exactly what he did. Because, Adrian Granat came forward again, man, and Dimitrenko just landed that right hand. And then the commentating, man, it's funny, man. It sounds like you got some old German guys or something like that doing the commentating, the color commentator. And the dude's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? He kind of laughs, man. He laughs, he's like, oh, speaking that, German, whatever like that, He was like, man, old boy got knocked out. But cause Adrian, this is his homecoming, man. This is in his backyard, bro. This is in Adrian Granat's backyard, man. This is in his backyard, in Sweden. And so, but the old dude, man, the color commentator, it sounded like he was enjoying himself. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he knew something we didn't know. That Adrian Granat, had his, he was going to get his upcomings, you know what I'm saying? He was going to get his come-ups, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so moving along, man, Adrian Granat, he goes down, gets back up, still got his hands low. And Alexander Dimitrenko, man, pretty much lights him up and busted him up too, man. Down goes Adrian Granat again. He's out of it, man. He's just he's in shock. I think he was more in shock because he wasn't knocked out. You know what I'm saying? He was just on his knees, and it was a knockout. But I'm telling you, man, it looked like he could have got back up, but he was just he was in a daze. He was like, what the hell is going on? This wasn't supposed to happen. I was supposed to be the IBF Intercontinental Champion. And this dude, this journeyman, this Rusky guy, this Russian dude, you know what I'm saying? Dimitrenko, this French contender, you know what I'm saying? This just journeyman. Just busted me up. Busted him up so bad, man. I think the dude I think he thought he had a watch on because he looked at his glove. The referee just counting 1. He's like 2. 3. He's like, dude, are you going to get up? Because tonight's your night, buddy. He's like, 5, 6. Okay, forget about it. Forget about it. You're out of it because looks like you're looking for a Rolex or something. And you got boxing gloves on, buddy. You don't have a watch on. Maybe, but then again, maybe you do, you know? But you're not going to see your watch with those gloves on. Because he looked like he checked for his time and just like, yeah, 5. He was like, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm out, you know? So, yeah, man. And then, well, this is how you really know this dude was arrogant, man. This is how you know this dude was arrogant. Because Dimitrenko tried to go over to his corner to shake his hand, right? Dude didn't even acknowledge him, and he didn't even shake his hand. Okay, this guy was just, just got up. His corner had to help him up and stuff like that. He was still out of it. The ropes was kind of holding him up. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, man, this clip, I'm going to leave a link in the description below. It's like 9 minutes long, whatever, but old boy gets knocked out like 4 minutes into it, so like 5 minutes later, you probably think the guy kind of recovered. I mean, he wasn't knocked out. He wasn't out. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, he had enough wherewithal for the referee, grab both of these guys' hands, announce Alexander Dimitrenko as the winner and whatnot, right? And Adrian Granat was just like, he was spaced out, but he was aware of what happened. He got knocked out. So anyway, he walks into the corner, after the referee or the judge or whatever like that announced who the winner was and stuff like that. Alexander Dimitrenko was happy. His corner was happy. He was celebrating. But Dimitrenko, he went over again to try to shake Adrian Granat's hand. And Granat just ignored him, man. He just ignored him, you know what I'm saying? He just ignored him. I don't know why he did that. He might as well just have walked out the ring earlier and stuff like that and just skipped the whole announcement of who won and stuff like that. Man, he just, just dissed this dude. You know what I'm saying? He was so disrespectful, man. He was like, pushed the dude to the ground, rabbit punched the dude in the back of the head, and he didn't even care. He didn't even try to defend himself, man. It's very arrogant. But, I don't think he's going to, Adrian Granat, he ain't going nowhere, man. He ain't going nowhere. He you know what I'm saying? As far as a heavyweight, he's not going nowhere. Because he's very full of himself, and that's why he got knocked out. You know what I'm saying? He walked right into that punch. He should have saw it. He didn't really see it coming. I think he didn't acknowledge the fact that Alexander Dimitrenko has two hands himself. That he got dreams too. Anyway, man, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.